This movie's so good, you guys. It really has changed my life for the better. Words cannot explain how life-changing this movie is. The ending is so impactful. Okay, obviously that was a fucking joke. Okay, I spilled water all over my lab to get some fucking water on my face, and you can't even see it because this shitty camera doesn't even show the water on my face. Okay, so Paw Patrol, it was good. Like all the jokes aside, I apologize for that thumbnail, but it was really good. And also, I'm sorry about the background. I'm currently in heaven right now, and I'll be flying down later to post this video. But this movie is exactly what I expected it to be. What you probably expect it to be. It's a really good kids movie. Overall, I probably for like a kids movie, I probably give it like a 9 out of 10. You know, it had some good morals, some funny stuff. A lot of kids have my. Oh, by the way, I went to see it with a friend. We were the only people there that went without a fucking kid. Like literally every single other person in that theater was a family with one or two of their kids. It was like embarrassing, okay? And also it was really cute seeing like the or like hearing or like the kids laugh, you know. It just took me back to my childhood, you know, before everything went downhill. But the first note I have for this movie is that everyone is so fucking cute. Like it's actually like ridiculous how cute everyone is, okay? The fucking dogs, like with their big ass eyes and their and their childish ass voice, like everyone is so cute. There are these junior patrols who are basically little puppies that want to eventually be in the Paw Patrol. And as soon as they came on screen, the girl I was watching this with let out the biggest and not gonna lie, guys, even a part of me wanted to let that out. Like a very small part of me wanted to just be like, oh, but I sucked it up because I'm not a big. The Paw Patrol base is really cool. Like genuinely like really fucking cool. Straight out of a. It reminded me of something that I will see on Disney Channel as a commercial. It was like it's this big ass fucking tower with like a ramp going down it that's planted right in the middle of the fucking road. It's so cool. So the when the Paw Patrollers leave, they can just like slide down here and then they're right on the road. But another note about that, there's no fucking traffic in this city, okay? I'm just okay, I'm sorry to be the one that nitpicks, okay, because I will at the end where there's spoilers, okay? At the end there will be spoilers, okay? But there's like no traffic in this fucking there's none. There's no traffic. The Paw Patrollers be going down 100 down the busiest road in the city and they're just fine. Like I'm pretty sure they even go into oncoming traffic at one point, and there's like no one there. So there's like two cars there in the busiest city. Okay, dude, let me try to go down 100 in the busiest fucking street in my city. Okay, I would fucking die. The villain is cool. Nothing really to say about her except, well, okay, I'll get into this later. But she's very, you know, cartoonishly to like a funny degree, even for me, because her laugh, it's literally like I'm gonna make a perfect one-to-one comparison here. Okay, if you've seen the movie, you know that this is 100% accurate. Her laugh is literally like ha ha ha. Like it's so cartoonish to the point where you have to laugh every time that she laughs because it's like, dude, this is like, what the fuck. But besides that, it's very straightforward. How we get introduced to her is that we go from a scene during the day to a scene at night and the creepy bass thing, and then she's over here, and then we're like, oh, that's the villain, okay. But okay, okay, I don't mean to objectify our fictional character, okay. We get a back shot of her, um, like a couple scenes after meeting her. She's thick, like out of nowhere. It's like, what? Where did that come from? Like, again, I don't mean to objectify. I know, but she's like thick for no reason. It's not like super thick to the point where it's like it'd be like uncomfortable for like the intended audience, me. But she's like, damn. I looked at it, I was like, damn. Like in my notes, you probably can't see it, but yeah, you can't see that shit. But I literally just wrote down villain is thick out of nowhere question mark. And it's also a really funny detail that I personally found funny is that the villain eventually posts like a YouTube video or something, and it has 1 like and 700 dislikes. I just thought that was like really funny. And my friend pointed out she's probably that 1 like. She just liked the video. She liked the wrong videos I was like about. It's not that funny, but it's funny to me. So my other note is planning breakthrough through a toilet. Where do they shit? So and let me explain what I mean by this. So minor spoilers. It's a fucking kids movie. Okay, do you really care if I spoil Paw Patrol for you? I didn't think so. Okay, so one of the like two of the villains are in jail at one point, and then they get out through making a tunnel underneath the toilet. Like she opens the toilet seat up, and then it's just like a hole. Where do they shit? Like if they had to piss or shit, like where do they like did they just shit on the toilet and it falls all the way down, and then when they have to escape, that's like walk through the shit and the piss? Like where do they shit? Another thing that I found really cool about this and kind of odd is that obviously this is in the trailer. Like the dogs get powers, right? But one dog doesn't get a power. They don't get into the very end of the movie, but they still manage to make her useful. Basically, I'll get into that into the spoiler section if for some reason you give a fuck about that. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Like, I don't know why they made her not have a power until the very end. It was never explained or anything. Okay, so this is where we're gonna get into spoilers. So I guess the rest of the movie, when around the halfway point, the human dog, the human dog, the human is talking to Sky, who just got her crystal taken away, and the human tells her, Sky, you can't come with us to get the crystal back because you're fucking useless now. Okay, you don't have powers anymore, little bro. Okay, you gotta pipe down. And then right there, I was like, oh, okay, she's gonna go by herself. They're gonna go rescue her, beat up the villain, and that's it. And I was kind of right. Okay. So it all that happens except Sky for some unknown reason just says, "Oh, if I get everyone's crystal, then I'll be stronger." Which makes it was never like that was never established. It was never explained like, "Oh, if I get more crystals, the more crystals I have, the more powerful I am." That was never stated at all. She just kind of like she was like, "Trust me, bro." I don't know. This I was gonna say woman, but this dog had 7 crystals and lost to the villain that only had 1 crystal. How in the fuck? And there's literally a chase scene between Sky with the 7 crystals and the villain is like significantly faster than her. How? 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 Okay. And apparently, this having more crystals thing does make you stronger because even later, at towards the very end of the movie, the puppies are like, "Oh, Sky, you're gonna go save the city, so you should take all of our crystals to make you stronger." So, what's the point of having all the crystals if you're gonna get your ass beat by a person with only 1 crystal? What? So, anyways, yeah, they do it. Sky obviously gets beat the fuck up. She gets rescued, and I really like because how I thought it was gonna go was, oh, at first they're gonna start off fighting with no powers, but then they'll somehow get all the crystals back and then beat the villain with their powers. But that's not technically actually what happens. What happens is that they only go there with 1 crystal. I don't remember how they got that 1 crystal. Oh, from the Monopoly big guy, from the orange hair Monopoly guy. I forget his name. And they actually have to like keep on like tossing the crystal back and forth to each other, and it was cool. I will say, seeing everyone do their little things. They were fucking useless against her, but whatever. I specifically remember that the yellow dog, his thing is like being like his power was being a wrecking ball, right? And then when he had it, he was inside his machine that had a wrecking ball. and he did like 20 spins to wind up the ball. He throws it at her and then misses. And then that's it. He doesn't really do anything. He literally just he just wastes everyone's time by fucking spinning and not even getting a fucking hit on the fucking villain. Like what a useless fuck. But there's this scene that I specifically wrote down. So I can't remember who it was. Okay. It was the blue dog, whatever the fuck his name is. He's like the main, like most recognizable dog. It's a fucking blue dog. Okay, he gets like thrown off the side of a cliff, I think, by the villain. And Sky, you can see that Sky is right next to him. Sky is literally like right next to him as he's falling down. She doesn't do anything. I was specifically looking at her like, are you gonna listen? She was just like, she doesn't do. She doesn't even say, "Oh no, Tyler" or whatever your name is. She just sits there like, oh, that's tough, I guess. And then that's when the dog that had no abilities prior gets the crystal because for some reason I don't remember if it fell on her or if they gave it to her. It would be a stupid ass decision to give it to her because prior to then she was literally useless. She had no powers. But that's when she gets the crystal and then her power is becoming like Elastic Girl, like on steroids, okay? So that was cool. And then they beat the villain. Haha. And then plot twist, the villain is sending down hundreds of meteors to fucking blow up the Earth. Where did that come from? I have no idea. Okay, I had no idea. She just wanted to fucking blow up the Earth. That came out of nowhere. Because her original intentions were to get the power of the crystals to get stronger or whatever, right? To rob banks or some shit. But she was like, no, I'm gonna blow up literally the whole Earth. It's like, okay. And then this is when they give all the crystals to Sky, even though she proved that she was fucking useless, like with all the crystals, but whatever. And then she breaks for the fucking asteroids, boom, 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 boom. But then a big one comes in, okay? And then she's like, with the power of friendship, I'm gonna blah. Okay, and then okay, and then that's it. Okay. Sky fucking dies. They have a funeral for her. I'm kidding. Sky survives. Everyone's chill. Good one. Overall, good movie. Good enjoyable movie. I did see Saw afterwards, like Saw Patrol thing, and Saw was like a billion times better. But I mean, obviously I'm not the intended audience for that fucking movie, so I mean, but Saw was like a billion times better than that shit. Oh my god, it was so good. But anyways, yeah. That's all for me, gamers. Take care. Remember to like, subscribe, comment your thoughts. Okay, did Paw Patrol save your life too? Because it definitely changed mine. Okay, take care. Have a good one.